Hi friends. Okay, how many times is Sarah gonna go live today? I feel like I just keep talking about this consistency challenge, but it's still kind of unfolding. Like I'm still kind of figuring it out, and you guys are trying to figure it out as well. So here's the deal. Like it would be amazing if we all checked every single box ever, right? Like I get my shakes, I get extra sleep, I wake up early, I do this, I do that. Those are all amazing things, but this is a little bit different, okay? I'm not telling you to stop doing any of those things, but I'm asking you to pick one, just one, that isn't quite up to par, that you know you need to zero in on, right? One thing like you have guilt or you feel convicted around. Like for me, it's hitting pause on my workouts 50 times. If you've just had a baby, you don't need to have the same goal as me. If you're brand new in this space, you don't need to have the same goal as me or anyone else. It could be you're going to take 5 minutes a day and you're gonna rest, because doing nothing and resting, it's not the same. Like scrolling your phone or watching TV, like I'm talking about actually taking time to fill your cup to rest. So if that's what your goal is and needs to be, I want you to totally go all in with that. I don't want you to feel like, well, is this good enough? And then the other part of that is how can you quantify it? Like I love that so many of you are saying, I want to be more positive, I want to be more healthy. But what does that mean? Like what action are you going to take? Because like I just said, I don't want you to have like 10 things that you're going to use to check that box. If you need to talk more kindly to yourself, then what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to listen to personal development that supports that and helps you cultivate that, like 5 pages a day or 5 minutes a day? Does that mean that you're going to have a gratitude practice where you're shouting yourself out and listing 5 things a day that you love about yourself? Does that mean you're going to do affirmations? If you want to be a healthier version of you, what does that mean? Like, narrow it down. And it doesn't need to have this FOMO, well, it's not enough. It can be super duper small. The point is you get consistent in it, right? And then we treat it like all the other parts of this, where it becomes a building block thing, right? Where you get one and you nail it, and then you can continue that one action, because it's not the whole world. It's not all the things. So you continue that one thing that you feel really good about. You feel really confident that you've gotten back on track or you've gotten some momentum, and then you can add something new. And if you haven't gotten to that point at the end of 7 days, because let's be real, it's just a week, right? And we're all human. Well, then you just do it again. Every day is a fresh start. But I want you to be crystal clear about what your one thing is, super freaking specific. I'm going to drink half my body weight in water. I'm going to have my shake every day. I'm going to say 10 affirmations out loud every day. I'm going to take a shower every day. I'm going to go to bed at 9:30. And then what are you going to do to make sure that happens? Are you going to set an alarm? Are you going to write yourself notes? Are you going to use this space or bod groups as your place for accountability? Are you going to share it on your social media to encourage and inspire other people? Like, it's really easy to talk. It's really easy to come up with all these ideas, but I'm asking you just to pick one, to be super specific and really clear. It doesn't have to be huge and massive. It just needs to be yours. And we're all in different seasons and we all have different needs. So there's no comparison. This is what you need. This is what you need. This is what will serve you. This is what will move you along on your journey, you guys. So for me, I could pick so many things, but what I feel convicted around, what I feel irritated by, is pushing play at 8:15 every morning and not completing my workout until 10. I don't have time for that. What am I doing? I'm doing everything except my workout. And it's a waste of time. I have so many other things I could be doing. It's making me feel perpetually behind. So I'm not going to think about all that noise. My specific action that I'm committing to becoming consistent with is not pushing play on my workout. I'm going to push play, not pushing pause on my workout. And how will I make sure to follow through with that? Where is my accountability? How will I make that happen? I'm going to get on a Zoom workout. So you could all pop on and watch me. And or depending on what's happening, maybe I'll hyperlapse my whole workout and I'll share that as my accountability in here on social and be like, did I pause? I mean, obviously you pause in the workout, right? While you're learning the next move, but that's how that's what I'm committing to. I have 1,000 other things I could commit to. But when we do that, when we pick too many things, we get overwhelmed. And then it's kind of like, well, if I didn't do that, then forget it. This is a small action. This is one thing you need. So if you're postpartum, it's okay for that thing to be rest. It's okay for you to take 5 minutes to just sit, not to write a to-do list, not to scroll social, not to read a book or write your grocery list, to just be and to know that you're being productive at resting and just being. Maybe it's meditating. Maybe you need to have fun with your partner. Like maybe that's the thing. It's not necessarily what will make you most fit, most ripped. Like that's not what this is about. This is something in your life that you want and need to get consistent with. And we start with 7 days, not because 7 days is a magic number or it's going to change your entire trajectory. Okay, you're not going to create a new habit in 7 days. But Katie said this thing this last week that just like blew my mind. She's doing 9-week Control Freak, which is, what is that? It's like 9 weeks long. And that can be overwhelming. You're like, shit, 9 weeks? I'm going to be doing this for forever. And then if you get sick or you go on vacation, we tend to get overwhelmed before we even begin. And so she said that she was going to break every single phase into 3 weeks. She was going to break it down into 3 weeks because you can do anything, right, for 3 weeks. It's like the 21-day fix. It's like MBF. We have so many 3-week programs because it's bite-sized, it's manageable. And then you get those pauses in between where you get to celebrate your progress, where you can take your photos and see how far you've come, and where you get a fresh day one. So that's what we're doing with the 7-day consistency challenge. Every day is a fresh start. Every day you don't need to bring yesterday into, right? You can begin again and refocus and recalibrate, but it's just 7 days. And I don't know about you, but this is a mental game. And I can tell myself, you're going to do this for 7 days. You can do this for 7 days. And the end of that, on day 8, I get to look back and see how it went. I get to realign and refocus and maybe repeat it if I need to, or I get to add something else in. It's just 7 days. Stop thinking about the entire month, the entire summer, the entire year, where you want to be. Just bite-size piece it off as you go and celebrate the wins and get the momentum. That's how you change your life, you guys. It's not all or nothing, okay? It's just teeny tiny realignments. So that's what this is. That account, what did I just post? It's your commitment. Your commitment is so personal and so specific. Don't worry about what other people are writing. Don't even look at their answers. I want you to gut check what you need. And then I want you just to be honest about it and be like, this is my commitment. And this is how I'm going to measure it or track it or be accountable to it. Because there's ways to do that. You set a timer. Maybe you pick an accountability buddy. Maybe you personally message someone in this group. Maybe you log it in BOD groups. Maybe you share it on social and you tag me so I can shout you out and also keep you accountable. I don't know if you've noticed, but it takes me a real long time to get through all of my messengers. So if that's your accountability, I'm not going to be speedy on the spot. Like that's why we have this group. That's why we have BOD groups. You guys use the tools you have, but also just don't overcomplicate this. Super specific goal. And then how are you going to make it happen? Okay? So I hope that helps. I'm super excited. That's why I have a new theme every month. That's why we realign and we have new focuses, because it's a living, breathing journey. It's not just this like, yeah, I'm going to get in shape, or yeah, I'm going to feel amazing, or yeah, I'm going to hit whatever goal this is, and then you just start running and you never stop. That's how you wind up at a destination you didn't even know you were headed to. So it's okay if you've been off track, or it's okay if you don't quite know what to do. You just begin. And every single day, you recalibrate and you set your sails and you just take the action. Okay, so what will your goal be? Will it be your affirmations? Will it be meditation? Will it be not hitting pause on your workout? Will it be committing to a freaking program? Will it be having your shake? Will it be resting? Will it be getting more sleep? Will it be having more sex? Will it be going outside? Will it be doing an energy practice? Like it cannot. You're not allowed to have more than one thing, okay? You can make other things a priority, but your consistency challenge is only one item. That doesn't mean you schlep everything else off. It just means you have one special focus, okay? And then you're gonna rock it. And you're gonna be so freaking proud of yourself. And you're gonna show yourself that you can absolutely do this. And if you don't believe in yourself yet, you're gonna borrow my belief.